Hello everybody, IzzyCraze365 here, and we're once again in Palworld. So today I just wanted to do a little demo of my base. The first base I ever built, it's here on the Plateau of Beginnings, literally right as you're entering the area. It's at location 240 minus 511. So I'm being honest about this base location. Not great, there's not a lot of resources around, and I built it right on top of a fast travel point. I'd literally put my PAL box down as soon as we got there, and just kind of built the base out around it. Now it has gone through a couple of revisions, but I just wanted to showcase it because I am planning on dismantling it, and this was the first base location I had. Originally the base was mostly wood, now it is a stone structure, and as you can see, I have, well, I've built up, because that's what you do. Anyway, I'll just take you guys for a quick tour around. First thing you might notice is we have an expedition here. Now, since you can only have one of these placed per base, you can have a max of 3 going, and it just kind of gives, you know, not great stuff, but, you know, nice rewards. So I feel like it's always good to have this kind of going. So 1 per base location, even if it's just a temporary base, I feel like is worthwhile. And you only need to build out on this section right here. The cave itself can just be overhanging or in a wall. But yeah, I've also got all the workbenches. I now have assembly lines in the main base, but these were kind of good. So just going to give you a quick tour. So the PAL box is up here. Got the monitoring stand. Got the box where I'm going to just kind of throw all this extra stuff that I just picked up. Don't need it. And obviously this is a ranching base. Now I have this because I need PAL spheres, high quality oil, gold, PAL fluids, etc. I also got some arrows, some bone, like all useful stuff. Can't pick up that PAL fluid apparently. Also over here we've got wool and eggs and milk, which is very important for building the cake. We also have honey. So these things are going to go right here. And going to get stored in here for the time being. Nice and easy like. There we go. Now as far as the pals that we have running around here, I'm just going to throw all this in this chest for the time being. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Now I'll showcase these pals real quick. So who do I have in here? So I've got Mossanda, he's pretty much exclusively doing the planting and the transporting. Elizabeth for all my farming needs. Robin Quill for a little bit of everything. Sweepa is exclusively on the chilling duty for the refrigerator. Got an Arsox for my kindling, and a Serpent for taking care of all the water needs. The rest of the base is the Malpaca, the Dumud, the Beeguard, 2 Kelpsies, the Vixie, Mossarina, and the Chickpea. They are exclusively ranching. So, you know, pretty nice. Take a look around, you know, built it up on into the wall here. And if you go down here, this is where everything's going. So, our socks is usually exclusively cooking up these beans. Throw a few more in there. And over here, all we're growing is beans and wheat. So, again, the wheat's useful for flour for cake. Built this out a little bit, as you can see down below. We got a little bit of stuff going. And down here we've got all the PAL beds. And yeah, if you go up these stairs into the main area, you've got a couple of little pool baths, which is nice, and this loops around. And yeah, so the pals can't get off of this base is what I built, because originally they would get lost, fall off. So I built walls, so they're kind of trapped in here, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. This is the fast travel point that's in this area, and here's the local resident helper dude, the expedition scout. I built this wall here. One thing I don't like about this location is I am constantly getting raided by enemies and pals. But thanks to that wall, they can't get in. Nothing ever happens, fortunately. Ever since I built these walls and built this up higher, this level 38 Mamorest has not walked through the base. He did that initially, and he wrecked it when it was originally just made out of wood. But I think I made a pretty good use of everything vertically. And again, just as a reminder, like, all that's built up. This is the area where you literally start the game. I think there's a chest down here, which we can just grab real quick. It should have respawned by now. There it is. Yeah, we'll just open that. There we go. Oh, some bread. Nice. But yeah, not a bad location by any stretch. Not a great one. I do like the base. I've got kind of nostalgia to it, but it's not serving its purpose, and I could really utilize having a better mining area. So, just open this bad boy up. There we go. They're all stuck in there now. And now we're just going to go in here. I'm just going to showcase the last bits of the base. This is the stuff where I'm at. So, oh, I made it so you can't get in there anymore. That's just a dead end. Didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. There's another entrance right up here underneath all this foundation. So in here is where I have the bed. Never actually used this, but I made like a little space for myself. And then this leads up to where those baths are and the cooking area. But if we go down the stairs, this was the original entrance. Go here, but I walled it all off. I probably could just put this door back over here. You know, we'll just disassemble this, collect the stone. There we go. There we go. Also, because I was building this house out of originally, and I still had the same footprint. This wall is there. That's why I have these doors coming in. And in here is where I put all my original chests. Oh wow. There is stuff in here. I didn't realize there was still stuff in here. I thought I took everything out of these chests. Apparently I did not. I'll take that wool. Pal eggs. What do you know? I got some medicine in here. How about that? It's the little things that you forget about. That is a lot of wood. That is way too much of that. Got some honey. I'll take the palladium. I'll take that. I'm going to need to come back for those. Okay, glad I checked that before I ended up moving this base, because that would have been a not great surprise. But yeah, that's the showcase of this base. As I said before, it's a nice little thing. It seems to be working pretty well for me for the time being. Oh, and we are out of stuff here. That's okay. Oh, and there's one secret area that I wanted to showcase real quick. Let's throw the demons in here too. But for this, we're going to need Nightwing. So this is the base as a whole. And if we go up here, I got this nice little roof area. And I actually built a little sleeping... Well, you can't see it now because Nightwing has got a bad flying path, apparently. But yeah, up here, I got this nice little sunroof area. Little bend, little fire for, you know, the cold nights. So if I don't want to go down into the base proper itself. And honestly, building bases inside like that, I think is kind of, you know, when you can build something like this and just have a great view and look around, I think that's just so much better. But if we take a look, this is the base in its entirety. You know, it just kind of leads up. And I built these steps over here to just kind of lead back up to the main area. So that is the first base I've ever built. It's right by a fast travel point. So again, this is probably going to get knocked down relatively soon. And then we'll go build someplace more useful where we actually have some, you know, mining nodes that can be utilized at this point in the game. But overall, for a first base, I think it did pretty well. I think it suits me. I like the aesthetic of it, and got plenty of stuff going around for it. So thanks for watching, and again, I'm IzzyCraze365, and I'm currently level 39 in Palworld, so probably going to be moving bases as soon as we hit that level 40 and can unlock this here guild chest, which will be wonderful. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and hope to see you all next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.